It's so scary how much men hate women. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm so sick of hearing this because let's just be honest. It's BS. It's not true. It's not true. Men do not hate women. In general, there are outliers of men who hate women. But in general, men do not hate women. Even the men who are the angriest at women, they're only angry because they care about women. So can we just stop with these disingenuous arguments and try to actually have a real conversation? Okay, so men in general sacrifice everything for women. Everything that a man works for and does as far as providing a certain lifestyle is for the betterment of his family. Most men are pretty minimalistic, if we're just being honest. There are outliers, of course, but most men are pretty minimalistic. A lot of this luxurious stuff, a lot of these lavish, big, huge lifestyle things that they do it for their family. So let's just be honest. In general, are willing to sacrifice way more for women. How many times have you seen a man sit there and literally put his life on the line defending a woman from another man? He don't know that man from a can of paint. How many times have people gotten in a race like that? We gotta have a real conversation. If we really being honest, women probably hate men a lot more than men hate women. When you get on social media every day, all you see is just women expressing their just pure disdain and hate for men. Every time you get on a talk show, every time it's a talk show with women on there, they always down men. And whenever there's women that don't, they shame that woman. They call her a pick-me. That's the problem with the modern women. When women are actually feminine and traditional women, because there are feminine, traditional, modest women out there, and there's nothing wrong with being any of that. There's nothing wrong with being that. Y'all might not think that it's dudes out there that see y'all because they might not in mass. But there are, scratch that, because everybody can see it. They can tell. Dudes know. And we see you and we salute you. But these hyenas, they just get up and they spit poison. I remember it was a big debate about whether black women should smile. Something that simple. Men have to be ready to support your lifestyle, give you everything you want, protect you from any danger, and still be your emotional support. And most dudes do that. Just because a lot of y'all are bad at picking men, a lot of y'all are bad at picking men. And be picky as hell too. Be picky as hell and still pick wrong. But let's just be honest. The real key factor here is that women, particularly the modern woman, associates love with enabling her bad behavior. Let's just keep it real. The modern woman associates love with enabling her bad behavior. You're supposed to support her wanting to be promiscuous. You're supposed to support her wanting to be strong and independent and act like she don't need you. You want to support her feeling like she's your superior and that you're supposed to worship her. You know, that you're supposed to protect her no matter what, and she's exempt from any accountability of anything that she does. Make that make sense. I'm just saying, man, like, this is insane. We see it time and time again. Anytime a man speaks up or holds women accountable, he's labeled as a woman hater, a misogynist. We see it time and time again. Anytime a man is masculine, they label it as toxic. Anytime a guy is traditional, he's labeled as toxic. Anytime a guy is conservative, modest, he's labeled as toxic. But I got an announcement for y'all. It's 2023 and PSA, we are unapologetically masculine. And it just is what it is. My opinion, it's too many people running around anyway. Just whatever. Y'all modern people, y'all gene pool is gonna fade away. And that's okay, because sometimes that's just how it has to be. But men in general sacrifice everything for women. They sacrifice everything for women. And it's just, women get everything and then they still don't get enough. You know, like where you try to give a woman the world and then she's like, well, I want the moon. And then you go get the moon and then she's like, well, I want the sun. You're never gonna win. And that's why even somebody like me that's purple pill has to align with the red pill community, because what they're saying is true. It's just my personal outcome I want, because I believe in traditional values. And I believe that the way to better the specifically, Black society is for nuclear families, because it's statistically proven that children born to nuclear families produce better results. So with that being said, JayyRedd Unfiltered, I'm signing out.